Hi, red light and near infrared light. One of the listeners or subscriber, they talk to us about red light. Red light, it is found in the natural sunlight, and it is about 54% of the natural sunlight. And it is in the sunlight from sunrise to sunset. It is early in the morning, and sometimes when you get out early in the morning and you see the sky red, orange, sometimes yellow, this is a reflection of the red light and near infrared light from the clouds. Also, if it is cloudy and you walk in nature, the infrared light and red light, you feel it as heat on your skin. And it is reflected by trees and grass. And some researchers, they think it is double in nature when there are greenery and green trees and green grasses. Okay, so what is the value of red light? Of course, red light, it is one of the natural sunlight wavelengths, and it is very therapeutic. It is anti-inflammatory. And there is a lot of research about infrared light and red light, especially in Germany, and it is used for treating mental diseases and depression. And all wavelength of natural sunlight, they use it to treat patients with affective seasonal disorder. Affective mean the mood is affected during the winter season, because in Europe and in the northern countries, there is no sunlight. So some people, they are sensitive to that and they become depressed. So they compensate the sunlight by artificial sunlight. I have that artificial sunlight in the morning. It is a bright light. But the red light, it is affecting the mitochondria. And the mitochondria, it is affected by the red light and near infrared light, like the chloroplast, which is the green cells in the plant. The mitochondria produce energy, chemical energy, which is called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So when the sunlight hits the mitochondria, it will produce nitric oxide, NO. And this is very important to dilate the blood vessels and increase the blood flow. But of course, it is a gas signal. It is produced inside the cell by the mitochondria. And also, the sunlight, all its wavelength, it affects our cells. And lately, I start to talk about the cell and enlarge it millions of times by electron microscopy. In every cell, there is melanin pigment. You know, the brown pigment, just like in my skin. I come from Middle East. And it is more in the black skin, and it is less in the white skin. But even the white skin people, they have melanin in every cell. And there is also area in the brain which is very, very dark, very dark. It produces dopamine. It is called substantia nigra. Substantia nigra means from negro, from black. And the mitochondria is involved in all the cell function, meaning in the hormone production, in neurotransmitter production, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol, everything. It is controlled by the mitochondria. It controls the gene inside the nucleus of the cell, and the nucleus of the cell the genes, they make the protein. And the protein, they fold itself in three-dimensional shapes. And in each cell, the shape of the protein is different, and the cellular function is different. For example, the function of the nerve cells in the brain is different from the cardiac cell in the heart, or in the muscular cell in the muscles. So the mitochondria is responsible for hormone production. The language of the body, the cells talk to each other by hormones. And the hormones could be either from cholesterol, like steroid hormone, sex hormone, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, as well as protein, like for example, the mighty insulin hormone, which is the growth hormone. So the mitochondria is affected by the red light and near-infrared light. Recently, Professor Jeffrey in USH in the University College Hospital in London, he did experiment on red light. The wavelength is 670 nanometer for 3 minutes. He put it on the eyes for 3 minutes only, 670 nanometer, and the energy. He started his experiment with 40 millivolt per square meter, but now he reduced it to 4 millivolt per square meter, and he found that the vision become better, the color contrast immediately, and this effect will last for 1 week. Okay, and also he used the 670 nanometer red light. He exposed it to the back of people for 15 minutes, and he found that the blood sugar is reduced. Personally, I use red light for the last 7 years. And I used to have a lamp. Whenever I have pain in my joints, in my muscles, after doing exercises, walking, I expose myself for 15 minutes. And I feel much better. Because personally speaking, I don't take any tablets for pain. No. And recently I had shoulder pain because of the exercises. So I exposed my shoulder to the red light. And 20 minutes and the pain is gone. It's just like magic. This is personally. And there is another lady doctor, eye surgeon. She has pain in her neck and in her back. And also she bought the same panel like mine. In fact, she is my niece. The panel is from Nebula company. I have nothing to do with the company. We bought it on the Amazon. 650 to 850 nanometer. Twice, each time she exposed her back 20 minutes. And she said it is magic. I said, what magic? How? She said, I improved 60%. Okay. And recently, I bought, I think I will change the video to show you my panel, if I can. This is the light which I bought from, this one, from Oslo. It covers 750 to 1300 nanometer. And this is the panel. This one. Yeah, this one. If I put it on. This is the panel. It's very big. With this small one, then I will have like sauna. This is just an introduction for infrared light, because the research is continuing, and they think, Professor Jeffrey thinks we need at least 100 years, because he's examining each 5 nanometer and to see the effect. Now I have broken my arm in the gym. I exposed my hands, all to the red light. So it is very useful, anti-inflammatory. And inflammation is very important in diseases. All diseases, they start from inflammation. Inflammation, if it is a small amount, like when I do surgery and it heals the wound, this is very good. But inflammation, if it is a chronic and for a long period of time, it is not good. Like stress. If stress is for a short time, it is okay. It stimulates even the immune system. But if stress is for a long time, then it is not healthy. It will depress the immune system and will cause diseases. I hope this is an introduction about the red light. And I'm very fond about the red light. So I bought this one, bought one for my sister. My niece, she got, so now 3. My builder also, he bought one. And his mother, she had very bad varicose vein. It is cured. So is my varicose veins also. So, thank you. Subscribe to my channel and give it to your friends. And goodbye.